armor's probably never worth it either, because you're not taking the... Oh, the cat. Do you have it?
Nah, I don't. Didn't have the space on the roster.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, because you took Extraction Squad. Interesting.
Yes. I want to try him out, and I'm leaving space on the roster because I think they're going to get a pretty substantial buff. So I'm just going to keep him around just in case they... Oh, I just realized I didn't even script these guys. Well, I'm not planning on using them this... I don't know. Breachers?
Into Breachers?
I don't know what the right call is versus Breachers. If Breachers are the play, or if you go... I mean, Exaction Squad into 8 wound models seems pretty alright, but... I don't know. That's a hard question. I mean, we're playing open, so maybe Vet Guard isn't terribly bad, but... Decisions.
I don't know the answer to that question. My thinking is I'd always take, or almost always take Breachers into non-elites and then Fat Guard into elites.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong on that. I don't think you're wrong. That's such a hard question, man. I really don't know the answer to that question.
And the best thing is, like, when I'm setting up my kill team, I don't know what you're taking.
It's very true.
Which is kind of cool, because now I don't know if the guy skill is worth it.
I think I have RBDs here. Don't be the jank ones. Are you the jank ones? Fuck, of course you're the jank ones. Sorry, this is gonna drive me nuts. Can I need to load this up and script my RBDs if you don't mind.
No, I don't.
Just load these up. RBDs. I could edit this out. I'm not gonna, but I could. You guys are just gonna hang out with me. So yeah, we're playing Inquisition. I don't think I've actually addressed any of you watching yet. My apologies. Yeah, so Votann is not great. They're not great, and I haven't given up on them yet because I really enjoy playing them. So I would like to play them more, but... What? Did that just eat one of my guys? I would like to play them more, but I'm just not feeling them right now. Tired of losing, if I'm being honest. Let's see. We want the grenade launcher. Gunner, Leash Master, Mallocator, Marksman. Oh, I probably want the Marksman instead of the grenade launcher. That guy's probably a better gunner.
I know some people were pretty into taking Exaction as Inquisition. I just went over their data slates time and time again and was like, I'm never taking these guys.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you on that. They're not.
I think that the Inquisition team really doesn't have a lot of things that can kill easily.
Yeah.
So having more, like, sort of hard to use
I don't have my
niche
Marksman
pieces
uploaded.
doesn't really appeal to me.
Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I thought I had this whole
I
team.
just instantly default to Breachers. They've got so many operatives that don't necessarily need a reroll to function.
I need to finish out this squad. I could have sworn I had Exaction Squad finished. Oh, I don't have the Vox either. Oh, I am sorry, guys. I had no idea I didn't have this full team uploaded. I thought I uploaded all these guys. I gotta go and finish and uploading them. Yeah, because I don't have the Vox either. Oh, that's annoying. Does Ace have them? Ace doesn't have any. That's weird. I thought he would have these guys.
Who?
The all kill teams in all boxes. He doesn't have them in here. Unless I'm not. Or maybe he just doesn't have them labeled. I wonder who else would have. Claustry, I don't think has them.
Well, he doesn't. Just check.
I think this one has them. Exaction stuff. This is probably going to be really shitty models, though.
Who's that from?
I don't know who actually owns this. The not so trendy figures. Castigator, Procton, Exactant, Marksman. So there's the Marksman.
It's not terrible.
Yeah. It's it's the photo scanned guys. Huh.
It's not as pretty as these. These are yours?
Yep. This is my team.
They're not as pretty, but doesn't really stand out unless you're paying attention.
It's true. It's very true. Does this guy not have comms? Gunner, Subductor, Allocator, Leash
Chaos
Master.
Cult seems pretty broken too.
What's that?
The Chaos Cults look pretty broken as well.
Yeah, I think they are.
I've seen one game where they were played and I was like, okay.
They're just too to quote, can you roll a crit? I agree with him. He says they're too efficient, and I completely agree.
It's surprising to me that two times for 2 boxes in a row, really short together, both Chaos melee teams are mega oppressive.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yes. Like someone had a hard on for Chaos again.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way. Okay, let me just save these guys. Inquisitorial agents kill team, which I'll be completely replacing most of these models next week.
On the upside though, I'm not very interested in Chaos, but because they're OP, every time I buy a box, it's super easy to sell the other half because they're OP.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny. Like when Crude released in the Into the Dark box, right?
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't sell Crude for like a reasonable price second hand. Nobody would want them. Then the minute they got buffed, 24 hours later they were sold at a premium.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I just make it a habit to collect every team, even if I don't plan on playing them. I just like the collecting part of it.
I get that. I personally don't like Chaos, but I still play Legionaries because I just think they're the most well-developed elite team, the most fun.
I would argue that Phobos are that way, but it's probably down to a personal taste.
Yeah, I think Phobos is like 3 Reavers. They're all pretty vanilla, and then you take the Marksman, who's also vanilla, and the Veteran, who's basically also pretty vanilla, and then the Sergeant. And I'm like, this doesn't tickle my my fancy.
Fair enough. All right. Should we do attacker defender?
Yep.
Get a 1, as is tradition.
See, the hot rolling starts early.
Oh, let me load the map up again. Is it junction? Then place this. Lower this. We're doing loot. He's running breachers, so again, I'm kind of stuck with... Oh, do you want to attack or defend?
Let me just look at the map.
Yeah, good question. I think if he makes me attacker, I'm going to choose red side. I think that gives me a little bit more to work with. Because I can set up a gunner in a safe spot.
Fairly symmetrical to me. I'll let you pick.
Okay. So I will be defender. Oh, well, you're making me pick side, right?
Yeah, I'm forcing you to be defender.
Yeah. All right. So I'll be red side.
Okay. After the game, you're gonna have to tell me, because I'm terrible at picking sides, why you picked that side.
I mean, I can tell you right now, I think it's the more defensive side, where I think when I'm looking at sides, usually I'll try to figure out which one's like an offensive side, which one's a defensive side. So if I'm a shooting team, I'll usually go for the defensive side. And what I mean by that is, like, I'm looking for like firing lanes, and I'm looking at like safe spots that I can shoot that's going to make it difficult for you to shoot back.
And so what in this map would be... I mean, you can tell me after. You don't have to tell me your game plan. But I just look at the map. I'm like, eh.
Yeah, sure.
This thing.
Okay. So it is really cool that, like, he doesn't know what I'm taking. He mentioned this earlier. I mean, you can kind of guess. Like, I think Inquisition's always going to be bringing these operatives here. Wait. Where's my Death World veteran? Where's the... Oh, shit. Shit! I deleted them too, didn't
Breachers.
I? Fuck. Ah. I deleted them. No. Ah. I was supposed to have the Penal Legion guy. He's gone. He's gone, Jim. Fuck. Okay. We can fix this. God damn it. That's so frustrating. What's that guy got? I think we can just load in Vet Guard and just use a Confidant. Just say he's the Penal Legion guy. There we go. Penal Legion. So I was actually kind of originally looking at taking the Death World veteran, and upon further inspection, I think I like the Penal Legionator a little bit better, just because he gets relentless on his attacks. If he attacks a wounded guy, you can't modify his characteristics at all, which there's a couple niche situations where that comes into play, like he just ignores injury, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So once again, like I said, I'm playing against breachers. I probably want to run either Vet Guard or breachers on this matchup.
So what is our killstone edge on maps like these?
What's that?
Which side is my killstone edge? Is it this one or this one?
We can check right here. so it would appear... Okay, I'm colorblind. Unless this is just all black dotted lines.
I think it might. This one looks a little red to me.
Okay,
But wait.
because I'm pretty sure that our kill zone edge is the short one.
Okay, that's interesting.
I'm pretty sure. But I could be wrong about that. I could go get my cards. They're just in the other room, but I don't really want to get up.
What? I mean, I could. Yeah, I could. I have him. Actually, I have him right here.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
What? 7?
The actual cards.
Sure.
That's a good point.
This is. I just always take this loadout, right? I don't think I'm missing any. Oh yeah, where's the shotgun hobo? I mean, I'm probably not using him this game. The Hexorcist.
Yeah, they are actually colored. And you're right.
Ah.
It is the short edges.
Okay. Yeah, I can't imagine myself using the Hexorcist, right? So I think we take
Okay.
Breachers, and I think the reason why is I think the debt charge is probably just slightly easier to pull off. Alternatively, I mean, we take the sniper, take the subductor. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really tempted to take Exaction Squad, if I'm gonna be honest, but I don't know. Just because like the scout move and the free mission action seems really cool. Because we could get a scout move and just go snap up an objective. I think I might actually go. I don't know. Nope. Don't make dumb decisions. Nope. We're gonna stick to what I know. But I will say I think this is a situation where I do take Izzo's advice and we go for the last volley.
The game was loot, right?
Yes. Okay, I got my team selected. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. So, I am also taking Breachers. Let me just... There we go. So, I've got the Interrogator and the Geist Skull, obviously. I've got a Plasma Cannon, Pistolier, Mystic. I lost my Penal Legionnaire. I don't know where he went, but this guy's just going to proxy as him. We're taking the Auto Savant. I'm going to Las Volley. You've kind of sold me on that. Endurant, Grenadier, Hatch Cutter, Axe Jack, and Surveyor.
Sorry, what's the guy's skull then? Oh, that's the Tome Skull.
Okay. Sorry, the Tome Skull.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm locked into having to take the Tome Skull. So. Oh, weird. This Surveyor's 8 wounds. And the Grenadier's 8 wounds. Why are all these guys... Oh, I think I loaded in the wrong team.
Yeah, they all got the...
Yeah.
You want me to load in...
No, I just loaded in the wrong team. I can just load these guys up. They should be the right stats. No. Okay, I didn't save your team. That's what the problem was. I thought I did. Was it not these Breachers? Okay, wait, I do have the team. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we drop the Gunners. I think I'm missing somebody though. So I have these 5. Who am I missing? So we have the las volley with the axe jack. Oh, I'm missing the hatch cutter. Should be able to load the hatch cutter in. We're gonna play a game of Kill Team, everyone. I promise. Sorry.
Working through the lag.
This team is actually a massive hassle to load in.
See that.
Mostly just because I don't have my own models uploaded yet.
That's the 811.
I need to get my breacher team
uploaded.
uploaded.
Right here.
And then thank you, sir. All right. Okay. And then what are you taking?
I'm just taking the regular guys. So everyone, no swaps.
Plasma,
So
las volley.
Good round.
Okay. Okay. All right, this will be interesting.
I know. I'm super surprised you didn't bring the cat.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still messing around with the roster. I mean, there's a lot of options that I really want to take, but I just can't fit it in the roster because it's really hard to fit 3 factions in. So I might end up dropping Exaction Squad, but I want to play around with stuff, so that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, I get that. I can see that.
There's going to be a lot of people bringing Chaos Cult this weekend, though, so I probably might just put the cat in just in case I play against Chaos Cult and I just blow up anything that goes into the center.
Yeah, and especially the combination of also having a blast, that's super scary. Yeah. You can hit multiples by just exposing one.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty effective, and even if they just go out of the way not to get hit by the cat, that's still pretty huge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I probably need a game plan of some sorts.
It's usually a good idea.
Look, I can think about it while you set up the barricade.
I need to choose equipment and attack ops, so just give me a second. I think we can go investigate lead. Yeah. So investigate there. Dude, the Malakator would be really good at that. Or is it the Revelatum? I think it's the Revelatum. No, it's got to be the Malakator, right? That guy's Mallocate. Like, he's looking for malintent, right? What tac ops do I want? I mean, he's a pretty slow team. It is loot though, so I feel like eliminate guards. We could go. We're not getting route. Rob and ransack seems. We could do executioner, eliminate guards. Cause he doesn't have that much shooting. And then seize for interrogation. Kind of thinking that. Just go super killy and then try and get mission tac ops. Let's give that a go. I'm spoiled for
This is the exact same map we played Phobos versus Intercessors on.
Oh yeah.
I remember because this is where I struggled with the marksman helix adept combination.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was a fun game. Okay. So he does have a plasma gun, but I mean that's pretty much all he has in terms of like actual scary shooting. I mean the las volley I have to respect, but not really. Oh, that's right. I could take a servo skull. I mean, maybe we do go investigate lead. Just because it's like, I might as well, right? It's so easy to accomplish. I just have to stay alive. I say that and watch my guy just immediately get blown up on turn 2. Okay, so we need the Admech Servo Skull. We need Mastercrafted Auto Pistol. But you can't put that on the Pistolier, right? I don't think so. The fuck is the Pistolier? Oh, he's not in. Pistolier has the silenced one, right? I think he's got the silenced one. Yeah, suppressed auto pistol. And if I remember right, you can't put Mastercrafted on the suppressed. It's dumb. Refractor fields. What if we put a... Oh, no, I can't put a refractor field on the fucking demolition guy. We could put it on the plasma cannon. I think that's worth taking. So we go... Hunter Clade. Give me that. This team has so many options. It's so crazy. Servo Skull, Refractor Field. That's 7. And then a Crack Grenade. I think that's kind of the way to go. That looks like the best option. Oh, I can't take a Crack Grenade because I have the demolition guy. The Grenadier. That's annoying. Frag crack. That's something to remember when it comes to the demolition guys. Does this guy still have 2 of every grenade?
I think it just is 1.
Okay, that did get nerfed. Okay.
I think it did, yeah. It's a nerf in quotation marks.
Yeah. Okay. Then I just gotta figure out 3 points. I can't give a power knife to any of the breachers. I mean, who would want a power knife? That's a good question. I mean, the agent...
5, right?
What's that?
5, though, right?
For what?
You only used 5 points.
I've used 7 at the moment. So if I'm taking a servo... Oh, servo skulls are only 2. I thought there were 3. So we're taking a servo skull, a refractor field, so that's 5. And then I was going to take a crack grenade, but I can't. So I'm kind of just looking at, like, what I could take here. Oh, I guess I could go, like... Stun grenade. Your guys aren't immune to stun, right? I don't think they are. I think you can make it. I think you can give them like stims or something, or like chem mass or something.
Yeah, you can give +1 APL.
Yeah. So I think I'll go stun grenade. I don't know. Because I could take a smoke grenade, and then we would have 2 AP for a mastercrafted auto pistol. You know, actually, you know what? That sounds more interesting. So I'll take a smoke grenade, and then I'll take a mastercrafted auto pistol. And we're actually going to put that on the Mystic, because the Mystic's auto pistol is a little silly.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Two
just
twos and indirect.
randomly BS2 with indirect. It's like, oh, okay. That's a thing.
It's not bad. It's basically a grenade.
Yeah. We'll put a smoke grenade on... Let's see. Grenadier doesn't need it. Hatch cutter. Just kind of thinking the axe jack. Yeah, we'll put it on the axe jack. So he's gonna take a smoke grenade.
Okie dokie.
Yep. All right. This is a cool team. All right. And you're just taking stims on pretty much everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
literally everything except for the droids.
Except for the droids. All right. Cool. I think we're officially finally ready to set up. All right. So.
I'm just super curious on how these guys are gonna play.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I mean, they look like an interesting team. They just have so many options. It's like kind of overwhelming.
I know, and just looking at those teams and the strat ploys, I'm like, aren't I just better in every way? But I
mean,
guess the ploy to shut down Blitz is pretty nice.
it's I don't know. It kind of depends on what you view as better. Like, your breachers are better than my breachers. There's no question about that. But it kind of depends on like what you want to do with the team. These guys are also a little bit more flexible just because you have access to recon.
Yeah, you do out-activate me, I suppose.
I do. You have 11, right?
Yeah, no 12.
Oh, you have 12, but you can group activate.
I don't think so. Do I have 12 activations? I think I just have 12.
Yeah.
But I do breach and clear occasionally.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just trying to think, like... something like that. Okay. Then let's see. I've got 12 guys, so
So these are
you don't
my
matter.
barricades are pretty messed up. But
You don't really matter either.
once they're set down, they're set down.
You don't matter. You matter. I feel like you matter. Or yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious where this plasma cannon's going. So maybe it's not. Maybe we just put him here. This matters. Pistolier definitely matters. Comms doesn't really matter. Hatch cutter. What is a hatch cutter gonna do? I think he doesn't really matter because I know where he's going.
Play like that.
Melee definitely matters. This guy doesn't matter. Gunner. I think Gunner doesn't matter, and you matter. Okay. I just remembered I had 13 activations.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I think that's the most in the game.
No, I think Gellerpox can go to 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
If I'm not mistaken. Maybe it might be. It's either 15 or 13.
Oh yeah, another broken Chaos team. I'm seeing a pattern here.
Yeah. It's almost like Chaos is usually pretty good in kill team.
I don't think they have a single bad team.
No. I would say Legionnaires have kind of fallen off a little bit, but they're definitely not a bad team. I wish I could find a guy on a 25 mil base that had this model, but I probably could model it, but it's like I'm gonna have this team of like my own models uploaded in like a week or so, so it's like it's just not really worth the effort.
You're a pretty quick painter then.
I commission my stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, my buddy's a very quick painter though.
Nice.
Okay, I think we do that. I think we do. I will say there is something to be said about the recon trooper for Kazarkin. Actually, you know what? Let's put him here. Just go all out. Something like that. Okay. So plasma cannon's going loud, and then everyone else is in conceal. So we can't heal the plasma cannon, so that's something that needs to be considered. This is the Void Jammer. This is the guy that blows up the guy's skull. Okay.
All right. It's my guys.
Okay, so I think we want the hatch cutter right here. We want the surveyor. We'll stick the surveyor over here. Conceal. Stick the las volley and engage right here. Just wondering which angle we're gonna get. You know what? We'll stick him right there. No, because I want the endurance right there. Endurance gonna go and conceal. He'll go right there. Okay. And then las volley. I don't think we're gonna get many angles on that direction, so I think we just go over here. Like right Something like right there. I know this servitor is supposed to be on a 32. But this is the model I have. So we're playing it as is. I'm playing with the Inquisitor on a bigger base, so it's not ideal, but it's what we got right now. Alright. So Las Volley's gonna go right there. And then everybody else is in conceal.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I was saying earlier, I really don't know what the correct play is versus Breachers. I don't know what team is good at killing Breachers. I would guess that Breachers are pretty okay into Breachers. Exaction feels like they'd be okay if we're swinging it against a guy who's not -1 damage. I could see that being a thing. So, I mean, I would be curious about Exaction. But we just didn't take him this round. They might even be the correct play. Because, I mean, there's a lot of stuff we could have done with Exaction. Like, we could have the Revelatum move up, cap a point, go into investigate lead, stuff like that. I probably don't take the Revelatum now that I think about it, though. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Oh, no, that's my poor guy. Yeah. Got a bit overexcited there.
It's all good. Guy Skull. This is just permanently.
Oh, sorry, this one's on engage. The Grenadier.
Okay. We definitely want the Pistolier to have the option to pop up. So I think we put him there. I think we put the Grenadier. Probably just chilling by the door. Axe Jack goes in conceal. Because I got to think of like who's going to be grabbing these objectives. Yeah. Penal Legionnaire. Tome Skull. Surely the Tome Skull is APL 1, right? Yeah. Can't carry anything. Oddly enough, it doesn't say it can't do mission actions. A little bit. Interesting. So the Tome Skull is APL 1, but oddly enough, it doesn't say it can't do mission actions. It just can't be carrying equipment or carrying anything. That's interesting.
It does say so. It says it cannot perform any other action other than dash, fallback, nor move or pass.
Oh, of course. There we go. I didn't read anything that wasn't in bold. That's how that goes. Okay. Why does this thing not have 8 movement, man?
I don't know.
That's, huh?
I mean, I know it's a 13 activation team, but and I'm really want to play this team, but it feels pretty bad that your leader is basically 2 useless operatives.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I guess that the tome could be nice, but I don't feel it's hard to play around.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of tome, so we're gonna go denounce on the tome and the other one on the leader. I know that's kind of an obvious thing, but
yeah, that's another thing that bothers me. It's so restrictive that you'll probably never even switch it.
yeah.
I mean, during the game, if opportunity arises, but other than that,
I mean, if this guy's like stuff was better, then I think there would be some argument for running denounce on him. But like, he's got an auto pistol. That's it. It's like, what? What genius decided that this guy's not gonna have equipment? And why is he not BS2?
I know, and then at least you could give him the 3-4 pistol.
Yeah, so it's like you have like a 5-shot bolter at BS2, like that would be pretty okay. But
yeah.
No.
And even then, that wouldn't be amazing.
No, because like,
yeah.
I mean, you'll probably average 9 damage into an enemy operative, but like, that's not any stronger than anyone else's leader. Like,
I know. Yeah. So the leader is a bit feels bad in Inquisition.
Yeah.
First, that you don't actually have an Inquisitor, and then that the guy that you do get is pretty mediocre.
Yeah, I was really surprised they didn't put an Inquisitor on the team, because I feel like Inquisitors don't really make sense in 40k. Like, Kill Team seems like a game that would represent them a lot better.
Yeah, because they're not necessarily one-man armies.
Yeah, like, usually Inquisitor is just like some guy with a bolt pistol and like a power sword, and in 40k that's like, who gives a shit? But in Kill Team, like, that's pretty respectable.
Yeah, especially because you can also give them abilities that make them stand out. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Plus, they're not really known to be like army generals. Usually they're like have a small team of guys going around doing stuff, kind of like a kill team of dudes. In fact, I'm pretty sure the term kill team came from the Inquisition. Like,
yeah, that watch kill teams, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad. I like the team, but I would have liked it if they would have emphasized the different branches a bit more, so that the customization would be more like, is it a Hereticus or a Xenos or
I just got really excited when I saw these guys, because my Breachers, my Kazarkin, and my Cadian Vet Guard are all painted up as Inquisition, just because I like running themes with my Kill Team collection. So it's like most of my Imperium guys are part of like an Ordo Xenos group of guys investigating shit. So I saw the Inquisition team and I was like, oh, that's super cool. I've already got the team ready.
Nice. It's just a shame that it's pretty heavily on the Ordo Hereticus.
Yeah.
Sign. I mean, it would have been so cool if you could like flip in a Grey Knight for like 3 dudes or something.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm gonna customize some of the models though. Like my Pistolier is gonna have a Shuriken pistol instead of an auto pistol.
Right.
The Mystic will have like some like Eldari runes on it. I think the Pistolier's plasma, I'm gonna do the Pulse Blast pistol from the Tau. So cool. they'll have some Xenos weapons, which will be cool. My Geist Skull, I'm really excited about this. My buddy who paints is also pretty good at hobbying, so I'm gonna try to convince him to put. There's this artwork of a Warlock's head that's been hooked up to a servo skull, and it's like floating around. I think it's in the Death Watch book, and it's just very 40k looking because it's just a floating Warlock head. And I think that would be really fun to have as the tome skull.
Especially if he's denouncing people, just yelling at people next to them.
Yeah, and they're just like using the decapitated Warlock psychic powers to like denounce stuff. Yeah, that seems cool.
All right,
I'm
man. Ready.
Let's
do
it.
You've got so much on Engage. Okay.
I mean, I have both the Gunners. I have my Grenadier. I have the Pistolier. And I have the Penal Legionary Agent.
Yeah, that one confused me the most.
I mean,
I'm not sure how you're gonna yeet him up the field to get
Eh,
ready to take.
There's no reason to have him in conceal right now.
Okay.
I mean, you don't really have that much long range shooting, and I don't even think you can get a shot on him.
No, not from my deployment. So
Yeah. All right.
I think you're also pretty slow, right?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I don't really have anything that like boosts me up. I mean, I've comms, but that's it. Like.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
These are considered pretty slow.
Yeah, I think the only fast guys are probably Kazarkin and Exaction Squad.
Fat guard can be pretty quick. Oh, not without orders.
Not without orders, no.
Or boys, yeah.
Yeah, Kazarkin can do a free recon, and then Vet Guard can, or not Vet Guard, Exaction has the, I think it's the Revelatum that moves the 6-inch per game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Would be nice to heat a grenade.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I was actually, I actually think, not Vet Guard, Exaction might be the correct decision into Breachers, but I'm not experienced enough with the team to really make that decision. Just because, like, with dice manipulation, 4/4 shotguns going into 8-wound guys tends to kill them.
True.
I know you're -1 damage, but, I mean, you got to activate somebody eventually. Move them around. All right, scouting.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you got engaged over here? Your 2 gunners. You got your grenadiers engaged. That's it? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that can even shoot across the map.
Fair. I don't think I'm in danger from getting a breach and clear play, especially because I blocked off that barricade right there. So, I mean, he could recon dash. Where's this grenadier? No, that's not an inch. I'm not in danger of getting breach and cleared. Do I need recon? I feel like recon's not a bad option here, so I'm just gonna go recon. All right, ready?
Okay, you're not embedding an agent? Okay.
I don't care about first turn.
Well, you could also do an additional scouting.
Yeah, I could. Guess I could have done a fortify up here. That might not have been a bad way to go. Do you want to go first or second?
So many choices. So I do have to do my dash. I'll go first, no matter what.
Okay. Okay. I'll put the plasma up there. I think he's just giving me a juicy target right now. Does the cat unit scout up or something? Oh, that's probably what recon is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he. Just let me check something real quick. I assumed he was going to be obscured, but I see that I assumed poorly. Anyway, why am I gonna leave that? Just thinking, I think I'll do this one.
You're reconning that guy up?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, you took 1 armsman?
Yeah, only the one.
Okay.
What do you got here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I didn't know you could take an armsman.
Okay, well, gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Strats. I don't even remember what my strats are. Oh yeah, we have this one's good. Denounce.
I'll place an attack order for free. I'll do it here.
Okay. That counts as using a stratagem, so I need to remember that because the next time you put attack order down, I get a CP.
Okay. Yeah.
So just please remind me if I end up forgetting that.
Yeah.
Denounce would be risky on the. Okay, so I'm going to spend 1 CP on Denounce on your Endurant. So I roll a D3. I get a 2, so you can't activate him until you've done 2 activations.
Okay.
All right, over to you.
Forgot you could do that. That's annoying.
I think it's once per game, though. You can only use this strategy once per battle, so yeah. This stratagem has been done. That's such a cool play. That Endurance gonna get fucked.
It's only once per battle?
Yep, that's what it says.
Okay. Oh.
To be honest, it's a pretty OP strat, so I'm not surprised.
So the question is, am I gonna play Brace to try and keep him alive? Becomes 4 or 5, you'd need 3 hits. Guess I'll play Brace for counterattack.
Brace for counterattack. Okay. Here, you know what? This is gonna get really difficult to keep track, so I'm just gonna put some calculators over here. Okay, so we got Blitz, Attack Order, and Brace that I'm just gonna keep track of over here. Okay. This is gonna be so hard playing drunk.
Yeah. Everything is hard playing drunk though.
Yeah. Right? Our tournaments are always in a bar, and the bar serves like basically $2 beers. So everyone's usually very drunk after like the second round. It's why Intercession and Harlequins tend to win.
Nice.
All right. So you did Brace. I think I'm going to spend 1 CP for Quarry.
Okay.
And we will put it on the Endurant.
All right.
Why are you not letting me? We don't need embedded agent anymore. That's done.
Okay. Choices.
What is this?
So I've got nothing else, I think.
Okay. All right. Attack ops.
Any target fields? Yeah, I've got nothing.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna reveal Executioner, and I'll put it on my servitor.
Okay.
Anything from you?
No.
Okay.
Don't think so. I mean, I could just try and shoot your guy.
It's true.
Probably should have placed my attack order somewhere else. I don't
That's
think there's
fine.
any way I can make that better. Other option is that
I want that Endurant
how far
dead.
can he go? And killing him is a pretty big deal since he's also your executioner.
It's very true. I do have a 4-up invul though.
I know.
It's so silly that the fucking servitor can take that.
I know. But you know, he doesn't have an amazing save. So.
I'd say it's 4-up. Like, it's not that bad. Unless I'm mistaken. Oh, he's 4-up. 11 wounds. Like, super solid.
50 CP. Do I carry him off? What am I gonna do? So I think what I'll do is I'll activate the plasma.
Okay.
And I will play breach and clear.
Okay.
With the X check. Oh, sorry. Can I need to review counteract.
Counteract. Okay.
I will. I can move through the door.
So you're going breach and clear with the plasma
and the X check.
And the axe jack. Okay.
You could move here.
Are you doing blitz?
Nope, because it doesn't. I need to be within 6.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So the question is more: am I going to spend one on overwhelm target, and then am I going to use it to loot this one, or am I going to use it to keep my plasma safe? Rather than not lose my plasma instantly. And then move him to relative safety. Then where does my X check go? 8.
Oh, so this dice goes away because you're activating 2 guys.
Yeah, so I'll spend 1 CP to give +1 APL to the gunner.
Do I want to Inquisitorial Authority that? Yeah, I'm an Inquisitorial Authority that. So you get refunded. The strat still counts as being played, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
This is fun.
So I'll move that.
I'm enjoying this.
And I'll shoot him. And I'll pray to Nuffle that he grants me 4 4-ups.
Oh, no point in overcharge. Okay, you got 2 crits.
Which is still fairly cute.
That is good. So 4-ups. Okay, so a block a crit. So he takes 6.
Yep.
Okay, that does injure me, which is unfortunate. It's probably all you need, honestly.
Well, you know, dice do be dice. That's 2. That's 7. And then he's got 2 more. Can I econ to that point? I think so. So I move block myself. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Didn't kill him anyway, so I couldn't score counteract. Alright.
Alright. So Servitor will activate, and I think we fire the plasma cannon into the Navis cat.
You can't shoot the cat. He's got super
conceal. It's super conceal. Okay, so we'll shoot the plasma cannon into the Endurant then. I will overcharge.
Okay, so hoping you kill yourself before you hit the cat.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so I get 1 reroll.
Yep, he dead.
Okay, I'm a CP reroll. Fuck. Okay, so I take another 3. Well, this is not great.
Okay, so I need to roll a 6 here, right?
Yep. Okay,
That's-
so you do take 6.
5.
Oh,
Brace.
yeah. And then the cat, and I have to stay overcharged.
Good stuff.
So I blow myself up and I kill the cat.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
learned a valuable lesson. Never, ever, ever take Executioner on this guy.
That's pretty brutal, yeah, because that just costs
Yeah.
you 2 CP. Yeah.
Yep, that cost me 2 CP and 2 command points, or 2 tac op points. That
Well,
feels-
at least I messed up with the cat, so at least you traded something.
yeah,
Silver lining, right?
yeah.
You're not feeling it, I can tell.
No, I don't think that was a good trade for me.
I agree. But you still, you're gonna get the plasma out of it.
Yeah, this is true.
So I was kinda, yeah, see, and I totally messed up my own plan, because now I can't score this loot either. Don't think there's a way.
Oh,
I
because
can
you blocked your guys.
get- Yeah.
Oof.
Nope, can't reach it. So then I might as well dash.
Okay. Yeah, so we need to have the Mystic buff the Plasma Cannon, and we need to not play as aggressive with him. It needs to be a deterrent, not an aggressor. Lesson learned. Okay, so we will have... I'm not really in any good position to do anything here. So the Surveyor got a big traffic jam right here. You know what? I think we have the Endurant move dash. Oh, it's like I'm playing dwarves again with this guy. I love it. All right. So he's just going to move dash to go there.
Okay.
I can't believe my server blew himself up for a second.
I know, I knew that was gonna happen when he was at 5. I was like, that man's so dead.
Yeah. It's so dangerous to overcharge when you're getting a blast. Like,
yeah.
It just,
Yeah,
I wanted to do it though.
It's the reason I'm not entirely sure about the move dash.
Okay.
It's the reason I'm not entirely sure about the plasma.
Yeah.
Instead of the
multi-melta.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. My Inquisitor's gonna go 2, and then just go like 8.5. So with the move dash, and then he'll tap.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a servo skull for people watching. That's why he could tap for free.
He doesn't actually gift the thingy, does he? If he doesn't... So I'm gonna have to think about this. Thought he could make it to the wall.
Okay.
Maybe I'm mistaken. Again, I keep messing myself up with...
Oh, we just got a clear shot right there. We just have the
So is he within
volley
one
gun
of any
dash
cover
out
here?
and shoot that guy.
Nope. Don't really want to give up that entire flank just yet. So I guess we'll just... Oh, I could leave him there. Don't think he's in any immediate danger. To get there, the last volley's not getting up there. Pistoleer could... have to be all the way over here. Don't think he can do that. 7. You can move 9. There. Don't think you can get a shot on this guy, right? With the pistolier?
I mean, if I comms him, yeah, probably. Because if he would be able to go 7, so yeah, I could go all the way over here. Actually, sorry, he would be able to go 5, not 7. So yeah, I could get him all the way to this corner. So that should be able to, yeah, definitely.
Just see, where can I get this guy? 6 and then 3.
Got a long-range auto pistol. Woo! Look out, world. Fucking so dumb.
Sometimes I hate being so slow. Guess I'll just play it safe.
That's what breachers are known for.
I'll move from here.
You could create a hole and just go 6.
Yeah, but I need him to go. I mean, you can create the hole multiple times, right?
In the game, yes, not in his activation.
No, I know. Oh no, he wouldn't have the AP to do more than 2 anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I could give him 1 APL, and then move in a straight line. And where would that get me? It's the thing I struggle with most. It's like in the exact same place, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly closer, maybe. I mean, your scope plasma also hits on force, right?
Yes.
So I could also just chance it.
I do have the Mystic, though.
Yeah, but then yeah, I mean, that's fair. Oh, well placed servitor up. Wow, good job. I'll activate the servitor first. Scoot over a bit, maybe here. Do I want to go there? Is that a safe place?
Yeah, his guy can dash out. But
and I'll plus 1 APL the this man, Hatch Cutter.
Okay. So I think we will dash out the volley gun to go right here, and I will shoot your plasma. Okay. So was it 6 shots? I think, and that's relentless, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
I know, and it doesn't require any of your rerolls.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so 2 hits so far. Okay, so 3 hits and a crit.
Great.
Oops, sorry.
3 4-ups. Alright, so just save the 1.
Yeah, so that'll do 10.
So 9.
Oh, he moved though, so he's not minus.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he's dead. It's unfortunate.
Okay. The only problem about this las volley actually being solid is now I got to go build a las volley model because I don't have an extra gunner. I built a plasma and melt it with my breachers. So I gotta go track that down now.
One more save would have saved him. Oh well. I think the plasma is overrated on this team anyway.
I do agree. It's been a very killy game.
So he'll move dash here. Don't think you have any more blast now, right?
No.
Just a grenade. And I'll tap this point.
Tap it. Okay. Okay. I will activate the auto savant and we will move up. And I will tap the point. What do I want to move? 3, and we'll go 3 to go here. Okay, so move there and tap. Okay.
I don't think I can get an unobscured shot.
Oh, no, I don't think so. That's what I was looking at earlier. I still can't believe that fucking servitor blew himself up. God damn it.
So come in here.
Guy skull? Okay. Still laughing about that stupid servitor. Okay, so the surveyor's gonna activate. He's gonna get +1 APL to the hatch cutter, and then he'll just go right here. Oh, and your +1 APL's gone now, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you put the sergeant up here?
Yeah, I'm just debating. I'm running out of activates pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, because I killed the cat before it activated.
Yeah. Let's do 4. I think I'll just move dash him here. Do that little.
It's the void jammer? Okay.
Yep.
Where'd the guy skull go? Oh, okay. Alright, so hatch cutter will go 1. And we'll just go move dash to right here. And we'll tap.
A move dash tap?
Yep.
How?
With the comms. I buffed him with comms.
Oh, I thought you said the X check.
Oh, I might have said that.
Okay,
on
but that's
accident. Yeah, I wanted the hatch cutter.
okay.
Sorry for the confusion.
No, that's okay. Ooh.
Look, there's a book right here, guys, about
Okay.
heretics burning.
Mistakes were made.
This guy's cool.
He'll just move here and pass.
Last volley? Okay.
Yep.
I think the Geist, or not the Geist skull, the Tome skull, will just move. Just move it right there. Okay. Over to you. This thing's so shit. This should have just been like an ability that the Inquisitor pops out. This shouldn't have been a model on the team.
We'll just move dash to the leader there.
In my humble opinion. Mystic buffs that guy, moves to the side. I don't think I can get a shot with the Pistolier. I didn't put my Pistolier in a position that he could make it up, so it's hard positioning 13 models. Oh, did you move a guy?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Did I? Yeah, I think I did.
Oh,
I put my leader here, right?
okay. And then, yeah, okay. So we'll have the Mystic. Let me see if it even matters. I don't think there's. Oh. 2 inches is right there. Does that look like it fits?
No. I guess.
Okay. So if that's the case, we'll have the Mystic buff the Pistolier. And then we'll just get out of the way. Okay.
Okay. The Grenadier will just shuffle over and pass.
Shuffle over and pass. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have my Grenadier do the exact same thing. So he's just gonna move up against the door right here and pass. Oh, are you fully activated? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got nothing left.
Okay.
I already lost 2 operatives. Down to 10.
Yeah. It's alright. I've already lost 1 too.
Yeah. I think combined, I still lost more wounds.
Yeah, I would agree. Oh, where was that spot? It's like right. Now I can't fit the guy there without him like. Come on. We had the angle earlier. Where'd it go? If I just get... Where? Ah! Right there? Oh. Alright. Does that look good to you?
Fine.
Okay. So we'll just pop up there and we'll shoot the hatch cutter. So the buff is I can either retain a missed shot or I can upgrade a hit to a crit. If I'm not mistaken. Let me just check to make sure that that's what it is.
No, that's what it is. Pretty sure.
Roll dice. You can retain a successful or a missed hit as a successful hit or okay. All right, so we'll fire the scoped profiles, 4 shots, and I believe it's 4/5 AP1. I think the damage goes down at long range. So we'll shoot the hatch cutter. Oof. Okay, so let me think about this. Odds are better. I just upgrade this to a crit. So that's what I'm gonna do.
It's only AP1 though.
Yeah.
So I only need to 4-up then to save.
Oh, because you got cover.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll with it.
Okay. So 4-up. Here we go.
Yep.
God damn it.
All right. So you do take the 5.
I'll re-roll this one because I don't want him to be injured. God damn it.
Yeah. All the rerolls go to 1s, including mine as well. All right. So that guy's down to 3. Okay. Then. Where is your Grenadier? He's right there. Okay. So we'll have the Axe Jack just move out. So he'll go 9 to right here. Then I think the Penal Legionnaire will just move up against the door right here. And we'll do that. Okay. Yeah. So you tapped one objective?
Yep.
Okay. Did you score any tac ops? I sure as hell didn't.
Nope, I did not.
All right. Okay, so let's save positions, ready operatives. We both gain a CP. And let's see who goes first. I get a 3. You get a 4. I'm assuming you want first turn?
Yep.
Okay.
See if I can salvage this stinking pile of stink.
Do I get a CP every time he uses a duplicate strat? Or is it just once per turn? Because that sounds like that could get a little silly. Each time? Wow.
3, 4, 7. Shoot your leader. Does that actually do anything? Don't think that's super important. So I'll play. If I'm gonna play attack order, I'm gonna give you a point, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I want to do that.
I just looked it up again, and it's each time. So it's like, this has the potential of just going insane and getting a bunch of CP. That's pretty crazy. I guess it doesn't really matter for teams that, like, don't rely on their strats, so...
So, am I gonna play anything at all? Can I get... Let's see, I move 1, 3... Is that within 3? No, it's not.
Oh, you do breach and clear, open the door, and then go 4 inches out?
Yeah,
so
and then shoot him.
You'd be 8 inches. So you're definitely in range to shoot the Savant.
Yeah, but he only moves 4.
Yeah.
So...
Oops.
But I think I can get a lot of points here. So
Yeah.
if I would... So this would be 3 then, because of the hatch cutter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2. I'm gonna get charged for sure, but that's not within 3. So I'm not gonna place close assault. Whatever else is happening here, I think I'll play close assault. Do I want to blitz? Do I want to? No, I'm not gonna blitz either. So I'll play close assault.
Okay,
I think that's
close assault. Okay, then, so we could go intense scrutiny, or... I don't think I'm gonna play anything.
Okay.
I could go quarry. Which, by the way, this goes away. No, I don't wish to play anything.
Also kill the hatch cutter. Do I think that's more important? Harder though, is save some force, right?
The hatch cutter, yeah.
Yeah. So, do I need a ploy for that? No. I'll play attack order, giving you a CP.
Okay.
I think. Just the point is, do I need? No, I'm not gonna give you a CP because I think
Okay.
you're gonna use something annoying. So you're out of CP, right?
No, I have one. Just from...
I thought you gained one and you used Quarry, or did you not use Quarry?
No, I didn't use Quarry.
Okay, so then I'm not gonna give you a free Quarry either. So I'll just start and I'll play Eliminate Guards.
Okay. And who
I'll eliminate him.
No! Alright. So you play Eliminate Guards. I will also play Eliminate Guards. And I will place your Endurant as my target.
Root.
Yep.
I still gotta do it. I gotta do it.
You do Breach and Clear?
Yeah. So I'll breach and clear these two.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Hedge Cutter will loot a point.
Mm-hmm.
Going to 1. And then he will make a hole.
Yep.
And then this guy will go through the hole.
Okay.
So I don't think...
You just want to get within 6 of me? Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Shoot
The
away,
question is,
sir.
am I gonna give him +1 APL? So I can then dash back, so it's hard for you to kill me. I think I'll do that. So I'll just dash there.
Okay, so
within
that
range.
does give me a CP. So that is that overwhelm target?
Oh yeah, so I won't because you'll just stop it for free. No, I won't. I forget about that. The annoying screw you ploy. So then I shoot hit this guy.
Sure.
So 4 dice hitting on 3's relentless. Okay, so that's pretty decent.
Okay. I think I have a 5-up save. Oh, we've got a 4-up save. Okay.
Oh, crazy! I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Okay. Okay, so he's dead so far because that's 9 damage. So if I stopped one more save, I would live. And I kind of want this guy to survive, so I will spend a CP here. And we still die.
Okay.
All right. Well, that worked out. So you got to eliminate guards.
And counteract.
And counteract. Yes.
Wait. I think I'm playing counteract wrong. I made a... Nope. I played it wrong.
Oh, because it's got to be... No?
One that I...
Did...
it has to be one I didn't control. So what I should have done is open the thingy and move him here and not score.
Sure, I'll allow that. That's... Oh wait, does he have the movement? Because he is injured.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he can... I don't think he can make it in.
Nope. I'd have to move dash. That's unfortunate. So then I don't score contract, which is a shame because I can't breach and clear again. Okay. My own fault for not knowing my own tackles properly.
It's all good. Okay, so I think the play here, let's see, so we could go 4 inches to go here. Would that put me in range? I think that puts me just shy. Okay, so I can't get a 2-for-1 there. But we do have a free kill on the Endurant if I can hit. So I'm gonna take that shot, I think, because this guy's in danger of just getting blown away by that last volley. So, yeah, the Pistolier is just going to, I think, move over here. So we'll go to right there. And then he's going to shoot down on your Endurant.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So just 4 shots with the plasma. Oh, 1 hit.
So I cover it.
Yep. Man, I don't know what is his BS4 these past few games, but I can't get shots. It's the curse of the 50-50 shot. Oh, I could add the Tome Skull move over. It's probably a good play to do.
I think I can see him now.
Looks that way.
So let's do that before you kill me.
Yep.
Let me kill you before you kill me.
Well, let me see them dice. Oh, please roll bad. Please roll bad.
1.
Oh, you're
That's
telling
pretty bad.
There's a
That's
chance
pretty
so
bad.
far. Okay, I can survive that. I just have to. Let's see.
Roll.
If I survive 2 hits, so we take 1 for cover. Come on, buddy. Oh, nice.
Come on.
All right, so he takes the crit. So he takes 4 damage. I'm down to 4. Okay. I'm not complaining there.
I am.
Yeah, I bet. Gonna have that fire there. Okay, he's just in Grenadier range, so. Yeah, I think we'll have my last volley shoot your last volley.
All right. I'm sure.
Oh my! This
the
guy
be
is
super-
way better at shooting than your guy, apparently. Actually, I think it's the exact same roll.
Yeah, but watch me fail all my saves. There you go.
Yep. That will get him. Oh, but you dashed. Oh, but you didn't do brace this turn. Okay.
Nope.
Fair enough.
So, I mean, I think that's the game there.
Yeah, so then we will dash to go. Man, it's a good thing you told me about this last volley, eh?
Yeah, I'm super stoked at it.
That was great advice.
So I'll just do that before he does something super annoying.
You gonna charge him?
No,
Oh, you just walk up and shoot him?
just walk up and shoot him.
Fair enough.
So I mean, at some point, your guys have to start failing save rules.
I don't know, man. I played against breachers a lot, and sometimes it just doesn't happen. Oh, okay. I stand corrected. That guy gets blown away.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's awkward. We could have the penal legionnaire walk up and just flame him, which is kind of funny. Okay, surveyor is going to give 1 APL to the grenadier, and then just step aside. Okay. What's the Tome Skull's range? 4 inches, right? I think it's 4.
I will do the same. So plus 1 APL to my grenadier.
No, 2. Okay.
And then try and get into this game, because scoring is going to be an issue pretty soon.
So who do you have left to tap? You have those 3 and the grenadier, and you have your axe jack still too. Okay, so I will have my interrogator tap the objective for free, and then I will reveal investigate lead, and he's going to investigate, and then he will go here. So I've investigated 1 objective.
Okay.
So we'll just put that there. Okay, and then obviously he's my investigator. Okay.
ETS is hard.
Yeah, can be.
So you can move 9.
Are you gonna get obscured though? Because I think. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, you'll get obscured from here.
Hmm. Just put Shmana. Can I even get within range?
Think. Oh yeah, he's just out.
It is a Peter.
The Axe Jack just probably can't group charge. But
Played this game so poorly. Let's see.
do you play Breachers often?
No, not really, but
No.
I hate diagonal deployment with these guys.
That's true too.
It's so terrible.
I feel like Breachers are one of those teams where, like, once things start going really bad, because they're so slow, it's really hard to recover.
So I'll move him here.
Okay. Oof. I'm gonna feel bad about this one. We're gonna buff the Grenadier with the Mystic, and we're gonna get auto retain crits. Oh god, it's close assault. It's close assault, and I'm not even playing Breachers. Or was it Blitz? Sorry, not close assault. Blitz.
Sorry. I need to move him here. I bet.
Okay. So that guy go in there?
Yep.
Okay. We will have the Mystic activate, and I will give the Emperor's Guidance over to the Grenadier.
Okay.
And then... I don't really want to lose this guy, so it's probably not worth doing anything. Can I do... I feel like there's something else I can play. Like, can I cast 2 powers in the same turn with him?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Psychic action, psychic action. I think it's a core rule saying you can't cast 2 powers in the same turn, so I'm not gonna bother looking that up. All right. Okay, that's me.
Okay. I'll void jam your Axe Cutter.
Okay, so he goes -1.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Wow, it's actually a roll.
No,
So
it's
all
not.
that work.
Really?
You have to get into the line of sight, and then you have to roll. Why do we even take the dice skill?
I didn't even know it's a roll. It should just be automatic. Okay,
No,
surely that goes off though, right?
It went off. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 3-up. Yeah.
Okay. So.
Oh no, it's a +1 if it's in your line of sight, so it becomes a 2. But still, you have to roll.
Okay. So we'll go into range, and I'll throw the debt charge onto the Endurant, and it's gonna hit these 2 guys.
Okay.
And then I can either retain an extra hit or a crit, or upgrade a crit. So we'll onto the Endurant. So this, if I just upgrade the hit, that'll automatically kill him. So we'll do that. So I'll upgrade that to a hit, so that'll kill him. And then we'll go the Geist Skull next. Yep, and I'll just upgrade that to a hit. And then we'll go the Hatch Cutter. So we'll upgrade that to a crit and blow him up.
All right. Well, GG. I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right.
So, turns out, if you fuck up your play against me, like, it's okay. I don't know. These guys are really fun to play, I will say. It's kind of hard to really take much out of that game because I think things went really bad for you really quickly. What do you think?
I always struggle on this map because breaches are so slow.
Yeah.
This is probably my least favorite map. And then also loot. Oh, that's like
Yeah.
oof, big oof. So I don't know. I feel like this flank's completely unobtainable for breachers.
Yeah, I definitely... I just have way more threats. I completely agree.
I think the shooting is actually pretty reliable with the Mystic, because you got a bit unlucky there with
Yeah, so...
Pistolier. This was pretty big though. You killing him, not killing you, and you killing both of my gunners with one volley.
Yeah.
That was pretty gnarly.
Yeah. Relentless Gatling guns can really do that.
Well, and not making a 4-up to save your life also.
It's very
doesn't
true.
Really help. But yeah, so I think that was pretty big, me trading 2 gunners into your still operating Relentless gunner. Obviously the explosion here isn't great, but because everything was injured, it's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 2 guys with 4-inch movement, so yeah, rip. I think I would have played things a bit differently, but it's more so than the enemy team. This flank as breachers is hella annoying.
Yeah, I would agree.
I think this vantage point is way too strong. Being able to shoot into this entire gap is just too powerful.
Yeah, so I was going to talk about that after the game, because when I was looking at these 2 deployments, I was looking in, and like I was saying in the beginning of the game, like I was just looking at the firing lanes, and I was like looking at your vantage, and I'm like, dude, I do not care about your vantage at all. Like, you're not threatening anything with a vantage over here. Versus this vantage over here just like looks down this entire spot right here, and that's so deadly. And I can see this way too. Yeah, so I completely 100% agree. I think
in hindsight I placed the hedge cutter here for the entrance then, so I can move him into cover, and then you can open up this lane, and the entrance just needs to go here because he's slow. These distances are short.
Yes, I agree.
I think he's better there.
Yeah.
So
this team is really fun though. I like how these guys play, and playing this game out, I was kind of one of my chief complaints about this team when I first saw them come out, I was like, man, I feel like this team's gonna be one of those teams that looks good on paper but actually sucks because they're BS4, and at the time it didn't really seem like there was a way to get consistent shooting out of them. But I think with the Mystic, you can at least have some of your guys like be pretty good shots.
Yeah, I think that's the auto retain's okay.
Yeah.
I also think against some teams like breachers, the book guy can be okay. I was a bit skeptical because he doesn't bring any pressure, but you actually have quite a bit of pressure on the rest of the team, especially with breachers. I think if you play Fat Guard, it's a different story.
So that's why I completely agree with you when you said most of the game, or most games, you just bring breachers, because I think people really underestimate the fact that any one of these guys has a 3-4 melee weapon.
Yeah.
So they can like go in and finish somebody who's wounded pretty reliably.
And all of them can do things without you buffing them. So
yeah.
The endurance, he doesn't need buffs.
I mean, there's
can do it.
Yeah, there's 2 guys on the team with relentless shooting weapons that are pretty good. The Axe Jack, I don't think he gets a reroll, right? When he does wait in?
No, but he does get the 5-up feel no pain, which is always good.
Yeah, that's always good. The Penal Legionnaire right here, I didn't get to use him, but I was originally going to take the Death World Veteran, but I was looking at this guy's stats again, and he gets relentless against anything that's wounded. So that's kind of the theme that I was going for, like when I was looking at the rosters, like just try to take as many relentless guys as possible.
I still think the Quest Keeper, and maybe not against Breachers, though I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
But against Elites, I think the Quest Keeper is amazing.
You think
She's
so?
just she's chaos in a bottle. Everybody's just gonna go, okay, most of the times I'm just gonna kill her, but there's like this 10% chance that she's just gonna wrestle down my Assault Intercessor in his activation. So I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
I think she's pretty sick. Even on 1 HP, if she charges, she can still she still has a chance to spit out 10 damage. That's crazy.
True.
I think that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if you buff her up with the Mystic, she becomes pretty consistent in the damage she can pump out. So, I mean, I just personally, I tend to lean more towards shooting operatives and kill teams because that's where I'm most comfortable. So I think that's why I'm not really super excited about her.
I see her more of like a melee demo. She's again the demo is more reliable, but she's just like, okay, if you get anywhere near me, I'm gonna start dishing out 5 damage a hit.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll miss everything, but maybe I won't. And even if if you kill me, I'll strike you one more time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and with the 5++, I think she can be a menace.
Yeah.
She's basically a hardened
Mm-hmm.
that trades her the long range less for pistol, which nobody cares.
Yeah.
And then in exchange, she gets 1 additional attack and strike on death.
Yes.
And brutal.
Yeah. And I think Reap too.
Yeah, but okay.
Wait, I mean, like, it doesn't really matter, but it does exist.
It exists. I've played a lot of Kill Team, and I've honest to God never ever used Reap.
Yeah. I saw it come into effect last week because the Chaos Cult, the Torments, have Reap.
All right.
So they were able to put some damage into Beastmen. I think, if I'm remembering right, I think they ended up like putting 2 guys into Frenzy in one fight activation. So that was kind of interesting to see. I think they still lost because Frenzy's just overpowered as fuck, but
I think Chaos Cult's pretty strong against
yeah.
I saw Shane lose yesterday, I think, to the Chaos Cults while playing Felgor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, 5-up Feel No Pain can be a fickle bitch, right?
That's
some
definitely
games,
true.
Some games you just play, you just never fail 5-up Feel No Pains. Yeah.
I gotta say though, the Inquisition, they're a lot scarier than I thought they were gonna be.
Yeah. I definitely agree. I think Blast is really dangerous against these guys, but again, that makes the Breachers better. Just because they're more resistant to it. But man, I was terrified of that Geist Skull. I was like, man, if I screw up my activations and then you get like first activation and teleport that over, that could make my life pretty bad.
Yeah, I didn't really have a good opportunity, and I thought I was gonna score like 3 points here, which I didn't. Counteract doesn't work that way, but yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing it, and I was like, hold on, this was too easy. I'm missing something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it has to be one I don't control.
I still can't believe the fucking servitor just blew himself up in his first activation.
Oh, I knew he was. The minute he was injured and he was gonna shoot, I was like, this guy's dead. He's so dead.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have overcharged.
I know.
In that situation.
It definitely wasn't the smart play, but I wanted to fire a plasma cannon because it's a plasma cannon. So, I'm definitely gonna magnetize this guy though. I see the value in taking a multi-melta now.
I'm super skeptical about the servitor, just in general.
Really?
Yeah, he's like my major. Like, okay, on paper he sounds crazy, but once people get used to them, is he gonna be another dynamite?
I mean, like my plan every single game is to just put him on top of a vantage point with a 4-up invulnerable save, and that's it. If he dies, he dies. If not, he gets to shoot and be annoying to people. That's really all I want him to do.
Yeah, but you saw this like a one good hit and he's injured and he's hitting on 5s. I mean,
true.
Oof. I mean, hitting on 5s. That's rough. So he's the one guy I'm skeptical about. The only way I would think he's really strong is with the cat.
Sure.
So that would probably be my go to setup like you take a cat, then you can take the servitor.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, he didn't do jack, right?
No.
This game. And you were still pretty oppressive with shooting. So do you really need him to be oppressive with shooting? I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong.
I mean, against elite, it's a different story, right?
Yeah.
But against a team like this,
I just don't know what operative I would take over him, honestly. Like, the other operatives I'm not super excited about. Like, the Enlightener, I just really am not into. He's a slow, shitty melee guy with 7 wounds. I'm still not a huge fan of the Quest Keeper, but I do see what you're saying. I think if you buff her up, like, she can do some damage. But then it's like the other guys, like the Hexorcist and the Deathworld Veteran, and I really like the Hexorcist, but I just think in this matchup, like, there's no reason to take him. And then the Deathworld Veteran, I think, is just a worse Penal Legion guy.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Peter Legion guy at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he hits on 4, same as the Quest Keeper, and he only gets relentless if someone's injured.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
So my whole thing is I was looking at the Hand Flamer again, and I really like the consistency of the Hand Flamer. Like, odds are you should probably be able to kill a 7 wound model with it. And that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, but only if he's not in cover.
True.
And and then he has to be in engage as well.
Yeah.
And he just dies to Stiff Breeze.
Yeah.
So if he shoots someone with his hand flamer, he needs to be on engage.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna get shot back.
Yeah, that's fine. He's just a trading piece, I think.
Yeah, I mean, but then I think that cult guy can also trade. But you can also make plays with him because he can charge from conceal.
Yeah.
I
didn't know that. He can charge from conceal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's something I didn't know.
I feel like the Penal Legion guy would have been okay if it was just a bog standard warrior, but I don't feel you can make a lot of plays with him.
Yeah.
He's not dangerous if you charge him.
Mm-hmm.
Even with Relentless, right? I mean, most things that charge a 7 model, they're gonna tap you in 2 hits. So it doesn't matter if you roll 1 hit or 15. You're gonna hit him once for 4, basically, right?
Okay.
So that's the way I look at it. You know, if you charge a 7 wound model, I don't think there's anything that wants to charge that doesn't kill you in 2 hits.
Okay.
Right?
Sorry, I didn't hear. I wasn't listening. I was looking at the Deathworld Veteran.
Yeah. So the problem I have with the Penal Legionary is that everything that charge him is going to hit him in 2 hits. So it doesn't matter if he has Relentless or not, because he's only ever going to get the 1 hit in.
Sure.
So he needs to charge an injured model for him to really shine, which I think is already way too conditional.
Uh-huh.
And then he still has to charge someone that he can kill in 2 hits. So.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. We could do the Quest Keeper. Just not a huge fan of her. I don't know. I'll definitely experiment with this team and kind of feel around.
At least you have options, right?
Yeah. Oh, we got options for days, that's for sure. I need to figure out how I'm going to get a Las Volley, because I do not want to buy a whole nother Breacher team just for a special weapon body.
Oh. Do you still have to sprue?
I don't think so. I think I got rid of it.
Oops.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. I'll probably just end up buying a whole nother team.
I think that the best thing about Breachers is that you can focus your buffs on other operatives, because they're all very independent.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you're playing Fat Guard, you're going to struggle with the fact that you're constantly buffing, your own plasma. And
yeah.
It's also the reason I wouldn't take the plasma and the melta. I would always take the sniper, just to have one other piece that is an independent threat.
Yeah, man, you've definitely sold me on not taking the melta with vet guard.
Yeah, or not taking the plasma, right? Because I think the best thing about the melta is that if you just roll 1/6, he's doing 4 damage.
Yeah.
Period. And I've actually died to that quite a lot, just that 1/6. And whereas the plasma, you get a 6, someone saves it,
Yeah.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But-
best thing's gonna be into void dancers taking 6 flamers. That's gonna be hilarious.
What? Oh, put it like if you run Sisters of Silence.
Yeah, just take 6 flamers into void dancers and just stop jest every turn, and you're gonna do. Whoa, all you guys are injured. What you gonna do now? You can only murder sentence me once. That's pretty funny, right? Yeah, I mean everything. Even the sisters. Oh, they only got a gun butt, but everything's just gonna hurt them so much if you flame them like 2 or thrice. Then they're like 2 or 4 wounds. Every one of your melee guys is just gonna kill them on the return hit, and they can't jest. So
that's silly.
I think that would be hilarious because I hate void dancers.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody who doesn't play Harlequins that likes Harlequins. I think that's a pretty consistent thing.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So at least the sisters come in a box, so I have to score a box and just build 5 flamers just for that.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever take the melee melee.
No, it's like I've seen people talk about like, oh, 5 melee power weapon sisters, and it's like, yeah, that's great, but like breachers are like pretty good in melee also, and they are way more utility than sisters.
Agree. Only against Warp Coven, maybe, just to troll them.
Yeah. That would depress Warp Coven. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you can do. But then you'd have to save them on the roster as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, depends on if you have got a lot of Warp Coven.
That's the thing that I've actually had a really, really hard time with this team, is just trying to figure out the roster. It's really tough. I think after playing this game, I'm confident with just dropping Exaction Squad off the roster, because I think I can just, if I want shotguns, I'll just take the Breachers. They seem consistent enough, and they're just tougher. I think if Exaction Squad, or I shouldn't say if, when they get buffed to 8 wounds, then they become more attractive, but until then.
Yeah, even then, I think Breachers have the upper hand. They get more operatives. Which is right. So that's already
just getting
basic.
access to like the Grenadier. Like, this guy's just such a big power play. You basically get Blitz when you combine him with the Mystic. So
yeah, that was a pretty sick combo. Exactly. You have Void Armor.
Yep.
Which is also like super sweet bonus on a heavy team. You've got an 8 wound gunner for free. By just skipping that breakpoint for a reason.
Yep.
I think they're just a much better team. The only downside is they might get nerfed, and then that also nerfs their combination with Inquisition.
I don't think they get nerfed in a way that it affects Inquisition, if I'm being honest.
Well, I mean, one of the obvious nerfs I would say is bring the gunners back to 7 wounds. Why do they have 8?
Yeah, I don't know. The models are bigger, so I think that's what they were going for, but I don't think that was a good enough reason.
No, and it's pretty huge, because the 7 to 8 upgrade's really strong.
Well, then the 8 to 9 is even stronger.
Yeah,
like,
and they get stims.
9 wound gunners is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. So that's that would be a pretty obvious nerf to me that
sure.
I think most people would also be okay with, but would still be really impactful.
I think something that also needs to get nerfed is the Grenadier needs to go to the Votann Grenadier. So where it's a 1-inch blast instead of the 2-inch blast. Because just having a blast crack grenade is pretty insane.
It is, but on the other hand, I need to be not an idiot and place them not within 2.
Yeah, it's just so hard to keep up though. Like, there's just so much other stuff going on that like it's pretty forgivable to
I know, I won't hate myself, but it's still
Yeah.
pretty much my fault, because there's absolutely no reason for me to play Simon in 2.
Yeah, I was sitting here watching you put the skull down. I'm just like, oh man, I feel sorry for what I'm about to do.
I mean, the minute I put down the skull, I was like, okay, he's probably gonna get grenaded.
Yeah.
But I was like, screw the skull, because I'm not detonating him anymore anyway.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make sure that you couldn't charge me here. That's what I was actually more afraid of the charge, because I think you could have charged into a pretty nasty position.
Yeah. I don't think I had a charge. I don't think I could have. Actually, maybe I could have touched both those guys. I don't know.
That was, yeah.
It's hard to know. But yeah, I had that open, but I was trying to keep the axe jack back to see where the rest of your guys went. And then probably what I would have done is the Endurant just walks over and ideally kills him, and then the axe jack just... Oh, I know he's -1. So I guess he can't grab that objective. So I don't know who kills that guy. Oh, maybe the axe jack goes over, shoots him with an auto pistol, and we flame him with the Penal Legionnaire and see if that does anything.
Yeah. I mean, Relentless on a 2+ weapon is also a little bit overkill.
It is.
Yeah. Well, enough about the Penal Legionary. I'm not a fan. We'll see if he's still the meta pick in a month or so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see where this team goes. I mean, I'm going to need a lot more practice to really get a good read on these guys, but the way they play with Breachers, I think Breachers just carries this team, if I'm being honest. Like, the individual models for Breachers are just so good that, like, it doesn't matter if the individual Inquisitorial guys aren't the greatest.
I think the pistol guy is something else. I think she's really good.
The Pistolier? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's amazing. And the Mystic, I think.
Yeah, Mystic.
Next level.
I would say the Mystic and the Pistolier are, like, the two best models on the team, like, by far.
Yeah, and I'm personally super biased towards the Questkeeper, so I think that's a really strong operative. Like, I wish I had something like her in Breachers.
Fair.
And then the Death Cult, you got such strong melee operatives on. I think you actually outfight Blooded.
I could see that, yeah. Especially if you take Breachers alongside them, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you can play there. I think they're gonna play sort of like Breachers. They're gonna be less stuff, but you're gonna hit a lot harder.
Yeah, they're way more shooty than Breachers, but they strike just as hard in melee.
Yeah, so I think they're gonna be pretty sick.
Yeah. And the team is so flexible. Like, you can take any tac ops you want, and then honestly, there's two really good faction tac ops. Like, Investigate Lead, I think, is a really good tac op, and then the whatever the capture hostage one, that's a good one too.
Yeah, Siege for Interrogation.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that one.
Select one for beer investigator. Yeah, but yeah, the only downside is you have to do it to 2. But yeah, it's definitely something you could do on your leader and just...
Yeah, it's like this guy just doesn't do anything during the game, so you might as well just have him just like running around doing objective stuff. That's kind of where I was thinking.
Yeah, I think you're right. And the same for your scroll guy, so you even have options.
Yep. And I don't even have to play this in the beginning of the game, so like I put this guy in a little bit of a dangerous place in the start. So if he ended up getting killed, I could have put it on the scroll guy, like on turn 2. So yeah, it's a really flexible.
Investigate Lead is even better on the book guy.
Why is that?
Because you can do it on an objective you control. It doesn't matter how far you are. So with that guy, you can do it from 3 inches away.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Oh. Oh, that is really cool.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, you just blew my mind right there.
So I think that really gives you some strong options, because you can do it even safer still.
That is super cool.
Yeah, and then if you give him the skull, you can basically move, do the control objective, and then use the mission action to do the investigate lead. So you can also do it quite independently.
That is super cool. Okay, I'll definitely keep that in mind. So I might just toss the servo skull on that guy then.
Yeah, so I only just figured that out. So I'm like, okay, because I wasn't a mega big fan of the scribe in most matchups, but I think now he suddenly has a purpose.
Yeah.
So now he's just a scoring piece. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get CP out of your opponent at some point, as long as he doesn't die.
Against most teams, yeah. I guess Corsairs are like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But almost every other team.
But I mean, even still, that puts pressure on them because they don't want you to get CP from plunderers and light fingers, because that's just a free cancel on your side. So you could just cancel their light fingers, and that would not make a Corsair player happy.
I don't think you can use them both, though. I don't think the absolute authority pairs with the scribe. So if you use that, you don't get the CP.
What's that?
So you can combine absolute authority with the scrivener.
No.
Yeah.
You would have to have a CP already to use it on.
Yeah, but even then, so if I play Light Fingers and you cancel it, you don't get the CP, even if it was the second time I played Light Fingers. Because of the wording of absolute authority, you basically treat it as if it wasn't played.
Okay.
Deploy is not used.
Okay.
And the wording of scribe is when they use. Yeah, when they use a second one. So you can combine it, because that would be pretty broken. But you can combine it. But it's still really strong. I mean, the scribe just completely destroys Phobos.
Yes.
Because your playstyle is gonna give me 12 extra CP.
Yep.
Problem.
Oh, you like using Vanguard? You like Bolter Discipline?
But yeah, you can just shut down Vanguard.
Yeah.
There goes your free mission action. So just on into the dark, they just go instant sad face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, thanks for the game again. Next time I'll give you a proper match. This was a bit of a show, but
it's okay.
I'm super excited to see that Inquisition isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I definitely want to play some more games with these guys. They were really fun to play, and God, Breachers feel so good playing, because they just completely complement the Inquisition so well.
Yeah, I think Fatguard's the second best, because you've got a couple of operatives that can also independently work. So you've got the sniper and the demo.
Yeah, the demo's a classic. The sniper is another model that combos really well with the mystic, because you can pretty reliably get 2 crits with the sniper if you use the mystic.
Yeah, if you combine it with the skull, you can just destroy anything.
Oh yeah, and I mean, if the one thing about the skull though, it's just so fucking hard to get it to go off, just because it's only 1 APL.
I think it's you just use it against leads after you've out-activated them.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way you can use it.
That's fair. It does have. It does have fly though, so there's some kind of fun tricks you can get, like if you're playing capture. So you can just have it zip over and grab an objective early game. So that's pretty neat.
I'm not sure. Can he control?
I don't think there's anything saying, but I know he can't. He's still an operative.
Yeah, so you can use it on capture.
Yeah.
Pretty strong.
Yeah.
Right.
But
he gets a paint token though. That sucks.
Yeah, he does. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna head out. Thanks a lot for the game.
Yeah, you too. I'll see you around. Good luck Sunday.
Yep.
Okay. Catch you later.
Yep. All right. Final thoughts on the team. Holy shit, these guys are really fucking good. Obviously, it takes multiple games to really get a feel for a team, but I think playing one game with the team can give you a pretty good estimate of the team's power level. And the reason why that's the case is if you're playing a team for the first time and it feels like you have a lot of fucking options to do the things that you want to do in the game, that usually is a pretty good indicator that you're playing a good team, right? Conversely, if you're playing a team and you're just like, man, I can't figure out how to get this to work, I don't feel like I have that many options, that's usually pretty good. Sorry, I have hiccups. That's usually a pretty good indicator that you're not playing a good team. That's not always the case. I mean, there's going to be times when you're playing a team that's like Eldari Corsairs, who I think are considered to be a good team right now. I think they've had a pretty consistent 55% win rate for at least 6 months. I think longer than that. But the problem with that team is that they're very reliant on like 3 to 4 models on the team. And if those models don't perform during a turn, they kind of get put into an awkward position. They don't lose when that happens, but the game becomes harder for them to really get ahead. So like I said, it's not a guaranteed for sure way of like really looking at how good a team is, but it's usually a good indicator if you're playing a team for the first time and you're just like, oh, I got put in an awkward position. Okay, well, if I just do this and this, I'll be fine. And then you just do that, and then like you come back in the game. That's usually means you're playing a good team. I originally, when I was looking at the team's rules and was looking at the options these guys have, I think everybody looked at Vet Guard immediately. Prior to knowing the rules, I think a lot of people were looking at Khazarkin and Scions, and I don't blame them for that, because I think in playtesting, this team probably had faction rules allowed to be played. And if faction rules were allowed, I think you could see the argument for taking Khazarkin, or maybe Scions being BS3. I could see argument for taking them, but I mean, as is, I don't think there's any reason whatsoever to take Scions or Khazarkin. A lot of people are be like, oh, but the universal comms. It's like, yeah, the universal comms is great, but like, what do you need the universal comms for? What do you need it for? Buffing up 2 guys at once is cool. I won't take that away from people. It definitely is good handing out +1 APL to 2 guys. With that being said, look at what you're missing out on though. Like Breachers, you're getting 6 guys. You're getting all 6 of those guys. Sorry. Let me correct myself. Out of the 6 of those guys, 5 of them are decent in melee. And when I mean decent, I mean they are capable of killing a guardsman in combat. Generally without like some insane luck. Okay? All it would take is a above average roll, or buffing the Mystic, or using the Mystic buff on one of them, and all of a sudden they're able to kill a guardsman in melee. That's kind of like my benchmark for a unit that's decent in melee. I would say a unit is good in melee if they're able to kill an 8 wound model consistently in melee. And then I would say a melee unit is like really fucking good if they're able to kill a Marine. Breachers are able to do all of the above, right? Their basic guys are more than capable of killing a guardsman in one-on-one combat. Their melee operatives are easily capable of killing 8 wound models. So like melee operatives being the Hatch Cutter and the Axe Jack, easily capable of killing an 8 wound model. And then fighting a Space Marine, both of them are easily capable of killing a Space Marine. Well, I shouldn't say easily. They are capable of killing a Space Marine. An Intercessor would probably be pretty hard. I don't think they kill an Intercessor at full health. But if you're looking at like a Reaver or a Legionnaire, an Axejack or Hatch Cutter are more than capable of doing that. It's not a guarantee, but if you buff them up, I think it comes pretty close to it. Because if you look at the Axejack just has a power weapon. He's got a 5-up feel no pain when he charges, so he can survive getting into melee with a Space Marine. And then I think Hatch Cutter, I want to say he's like 4-6, brutal and rending. 5-6, yeah. So I mean, you buff this guy up with the Mystic. You give him like a CP reroll, or maybe you're benefiting from Quarry. He's landing like 2 to 3 hits. One of those hits is upgrading to a crit, which means rending triggers and you get another crit. All of a sudden, you're getting 12 damage in. And you're brutal, so it's really, really hard for them to parry you out. So the Chain Fist is really good. It's a really solid weapon. I just think Breachers are just hands down better than any of the other operatives. I think Vetguard comes close. I think the one thing that Vetguard has going for them over Breachers is the Sniper and the Demo. The Demolitions guy is really good. However, my counterpoint to that would be I think the Breachers Grenadier is just as good. I would say he's just as good. You've got a little bit more range with the Grenadier. Actually, no, I think it turns out to be the exact same range. Okay, so fair enough. You do have Void Armor on the Grenadier, so he's just a little bit more durable. He comes with free frag and crack grenades, which can't be downplayed at all. That's 5 extra equipment points that you get for free on your team because you're taking him. You get a shotgun in addition to that, so after he pops his demo charge, you can still, shoot stuff with the shotgun if you really want, although you're probably using the crack grenade. But if for some ridiculous reason this guy survives more than 2 rounds in combat, you have a shotgun. The demo charge guy does get unlimited mines, which is pretty big. So you could just keep mining stuff, which is a little bit insane. But I think overall Breachers are just way better than Vetguard. I think Exaction Squad, I was kind of interested in trying them out. But I think after playing Breachers, it's just like I feel like I would just be playing Breachers without any of the good rules that Breachers have. You don't have Void Armor. You don't have the Demo Vet. You don't have the Las Volley. You have some shit grenade launcher. The Exaction Squad sniper sucks. He's like the worst sniper in the game. I actually think he's probably on par with the Blooded Sniper. For the worst sniper in the game. So I don't know. You're probably just not getting anything out of Exaction. So I'm probably going to drop them out of the roster if I'm being honest. Just make room for more stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I put onto the roster to fill their spot, if I'm being honest. Like, I think the Sisters of Silence are a complete meme. Maybe, I mean, what are the other options? Kazarkin? I just can't imagine a situation where I would take Kazarkin over Vetguard. I can't envision that in my head. Yeah. So I think Vetguard and Breachers are the way to go with these guys. If Exaction Squad gets buffed, which, I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say they're going to get buffed. I think it's safe to say that at a bare minimum, Exaction Squad's going to 8 wounds. I think the fact that you can only take 5 of them on the Inquisition team is kind of a really good indicator of that, seeing as all of the other 5-wound squads that Inquisition can take are 8 wounds. It makes sense for them to go to 8. So that does make them a little bit more durable. I think, I don't know if that makes them viable over Breachers. That's pretty hard to say. I would be interested in testing them out if that happened. If they went to 8 wounds, and if the subductors went to weapon skill 3, all of a sudden that starts to become a little bit more interesting to me, because the subductors I think are really, really good in melee if they go to weapon skill 3. So we'll see how that plays out. But anyways, guys, we're going to be doing some more games with Inquisition. I think tomorrow I'm going to try to get one more game in. And I have a very busy weekend this weekend. So I don't think I'm going to get a game in, but I'm not going to say it's not possible. So we might get one more game in. Next week, I don't know what I'll do next week. We might do some Inquisition. We might play some more Dwarves. I'm not ready to give up on the Dwarves. I know I'll admit that they're a bad team now. But I just love them. They're so cool, man. I want the fucking Dwarves to be a good team. So we'll play some games and we'll see if we can get something to work. And I want to win some games with them. So we'll keep playing. And then we'll go for there. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna get some requests to play some of the Chaos teams, like the Chaos Cult and the Beastmen. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The Beastmen don't really interest me at all. Yeah, they just feel like an intercession level squad. They feel like intercession or legionnaire or just like a really basic simple team, and I don't like low cognitive load teams. I acknowledge that some people like that. And they feel like they can focus on outplaying their opponent more because they're not having to constantly think of their own game mechanics. I get it. And I'm not dissing a person if they play a low cognitive team. Although I will call you a fucking brain dead team, just like I call our local Legionnaire player a brain dead player, because he plays Legionnaire and Intercession. But that's just banter, so don't get too butthurt about it. But I like a team with a lot of mechanics. That's what I tend to gravitate towards. Just because I like a lot of interaction between my models. I don't like to play a guy who's got no rules, right? That's like when Kill Team first came out, I instantly picked up Vet Guard, because I looked at the compendium teams and I thought to myself, like, this is boring as fuck. Like, none of these guys have any rules. I'm playing with like a squad of guardians. Like, this is dumb. Like, I don't want to play this. And then I saw the rules for Vet Guard and I'm like, that's sexy. Look at all these, like, every single guy on the team has his own rule. Like, that is super cool. All right. And then I fell in love with Kill Team. So that's just my personal preference. But anyways, I've rambled on, and no, we're at 2.5 hours. Man, I've been hitting that on the nose the past few videos. So, thank you for watching my videos. We've jumped up in subscribers. We've been getting consistently new subscribers every single day, and that's super great. I really appreciate the support you guys are giving my channel. I have no intention whatsoever of slowing down my content. In fact, I want to end up speeding things up and try to pump out 3 to 4 games a week. But I'm not gonna make that promise just yet. Just because I do have a newborn child that was born 2 weeks ago, so I'm gonna be pretty busy this next year. But I love what I do. I love playing Kill Team. I love playing it on TTS. I love interacting with you guys in the chat. It's really fun getting your own opinions. I like getting advice from people. I am not afraid of being told I'm wrong. I will argue with you if I disagree with your point. But if you want to tell me you have a better idea for my play, then you know what? I am not above criticism. I do have a Patreon. If you guys want to support my channel, I would appreciate it. I I pretty much collect every single Kill Team. I don't paint the models myself. I commission a buddy of mine because he is a far more talented person than I am when it comes to painting. But I do purchase all of the models in real life, and I do have a personal goal this year of uploading every single Kill Team onto TTS. At the moment, I can just show you what I do have uploaded. At the moment, we've got quite a few teams on my workshop page. If you are not aware that I have this, you could look at all my teams right now. This is just a handful of the teams that I have in real life, but so we have my Vet Guard team, which I love these guys. I shaved down their helmets a little bit so they're not actually Kriegsmen. They're actually Armageddon Steel Legion troopers, as you can tell from their paint job. They're my favorite Imperial Guard regiment. We have my Blooded Kill team, who looks super fucking cool. I love these guys so much. Like, look, the Ogryn's got like tattoos and stuff. They're part of my Word Bearers detachment, who, funnily enough, are right next to them. So I've got my Word Bearers Legionnaires. These guys are really cool. I love Word Bearers. They're my favorite legion. We've got my Skitari, who I think out of all my kill teams are probably the team that people like the most. These guys are Styges. I'm really big into lore. I'm a really competitive player, but I love 40k lore. I've been in the hobby for 22 years, 23 years now. So the vast majority of my life, I've been playing Warhammer. And so I love the lore, and Styges are all about hunting Xenos artifacts. So the lore of my team, or lore of many of my teams, is they're part of a Ordo Xenos detachment. So we have a Styges contingent that's like based on studying Xenos artifacts. We have my Deathwatch kill team, who's hunting down like rogue Xenos and hunting down like the alien layers. We have my Exaction squad, who's hunting down the Genestealer cult that I have next to them. We have the Sisters from my own custom Sisters of Battle army. Order of the Order of the Argent Blossom, I believe is their name. It's been a while since I looked at my Sisters. But they're also attached to my Ordo Xenos detachment, making sure that the vile Genestealer cult is not causing too much trouble. And I have a variety of Xenos factions. I have my Inari factions, which I don't have my Corsairs uploaded, nor do I have my Void Dancers uploaded. So they're definitely on the docket for getting uploaded. But all of my Eldar are Inari. They're doing their own thing. I believe I have my Inari fighting against my Chaos. So my Word Bearers and my Inari are fighting each other. My Vet Guard are Armageddon Steel Legion. My Commandos, which is another team I've yet to upload on here, are also painted in desert color to represent that both teams are actually fighting on Armageddon. So my Commandos all have like desert camouflage, like it's not camouflage, but it's like desert khaki clothing that they're wearing. So it's a pretty unique look for Commandos, because you see most Commandos teams are running like really dark clothing. And these guys have tan stuff, and they're super cool. So they're supposed to be blood axes on fighting on Armageddon right now. My Pathfinders, I don't have a theme with them yet, but I do want to eventually create a theme between my Pathfinders and my Farstalker Kimbran and my Hearthkin Salvagers. They're supposed to be all working together to do something. I just haven't figured out. I haven't figured out a foe for them to fight yet. There's not really anything. I feel like Death Guard right now is something that the Tower are fighting in the lore right now. They're trying to like stop what's his face, Typhus, from attacking. So like if a Death Guard team comes out and like there's a huge Nurgle group over here, I'll probably have like Tau, Farstalkers, and Hearthkin all kind of themed up in like similar fashion to represent that they're all working together to like fight off Death Guard. So I just think it's really cool. Like if you're someone like me who collects a lot of kill teams, it's really fun branching in themes throughout all of your kill teams. It really connects everything. Like, and then something miraculous could happen. Like, they release an Inquisition team, that combines all of your teams, and suddenly you can use your guys from like multiple teams. Like, I had no idea whatsoever they would ever make an Inquisition team that you could use multiple teams together. I just thought that red and black armor, I mean, if you can't see a theme in most of my teams, I like red and black. I think it looks really cool, and it just so happens that all of my favorite factions tend to be red and black, like Word Bearers, Styges, Inari, Inquisition. They're all red and black. So that's a cool combination, and it's just really cool that now all my Inquisition guys can end up. You guys are gonna love it. I have plans to upload my Breachers and my Kazarkin. I'm probably gonna get started on that tomorrow. I'm not gonna promise that I'm gonna finish tomorrow, but I will try to have them up the weekend that the Inquisition team comes out, so people on TTS can play it. Both my Navy Breachers and my Kazarkin are painted up as Inquisition, and they look super cool. If you guys are part of the Command Point Discord or part of the Killzone Discord, you can look in the TTS comment, and I've posted a picture of what my guys look like in real life, and you will think they're cool. My Star Striders are also an Inquisitorial detachment as well. They are led by my actual Inquisitor, who is taking place of a Lucia Vane, and then I've got like a Death Cult Assassin a Calidus Assassin instead of the Death Cult. I've got a Sister of Battle instead of the Medicae. They're a really cool looking team. So we'll try to get those guys uploaded onto TTS this coming weekend, so you guys have a lot of Inquisitorial stuff to play with if you're a TTS player. But if not, take a look at my team, see if there's something you like. We're gonna be filling up this whole board this year. We're gonna have every single kill team available by the end of the year. That is my goal. And they're all gonna be like really high quality, unique models that have a lot of character. So if you like what I do, if you want to support that, I would really appreciate it. I don't need money. I have a pretty comfortable job. I make enough money to support myself and my family, so don't feel pressured if you need or if you don't want to. I'm just throwing it out there because people have requested that they want to support me, so I do want to provide that option. I'm not going to say no if you want to give me some money. But anyways, until next time, everybody, goodbye.